So this is our life in Bali, and within the last 24 hours things have changed so dramatically that we might be getting kicked out. So it's now March 18th and I am back, well, still in Bali, and I may potentially not be allowed back here in Bali, or possibly just have to fly back home to the US, which is a problem in itself because I could possibly get the virus and potentially infect other people. Now, today was actually supposed to be a travel day for me, and I was supposed to fly out to Singapore, to Changi Airport, to do an entire tour on the Singapore airport, and I had to cancel my flight. I was planning to go from Singapore to Bangkok to film a business class video, and on top of that, a capsule tour video for you guys. And of course, as you may assume, those plans failed as well. So this is just one big...
Yeah.
Yes, we have the same size feet.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah. Actually, I think these are too big for me.
You're taking my setup that I was gonna film here this morning.
Yeah, sorry. We're just gonna do a quick sit down.
It's okay. The behind the scenes.
Blah 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 blah.
Just literally raw vlogging the day that it is and what's happening on our lives right now. So we don't want this to be like more than 30 seconds.
Okay.
Keep moving to different locations and just vlogging what's happening.
Okay.
Keep moving. Okay, got it.
Now the dogs want to bark and the electricity's going on, and I mean, grinding,
Electricity.
construction. Welcome to Bali. Construction, construction, construction.
So possibly the next few videos are just going to be raw vlogs, guys, from our time here in Bali, because it could be, who knows, our last time here visiting for a long time. So my normal vlogs are going to be taking a pause, and they're going to sit on the side for a little bit while we're filming these raw based content. What?
That was huge.
Oh wow, that is a huge wall.
Okay, let's sit down and just tell the date, because we're going to be doing like almost daily vlogs now to interrupt our normal upload sequence. Sit down.
I don't wanna.
Nobody knows. There's so many uncertainties in this world right now. Things are changing every second.
Literally within 24 hours.
Indonesian government say, sorry, I mean, no, we're not having a travel ban. Don't worry, everyone relax. 12 hours later. Oh, sorry.
You
You're
gotta
not allowed
go.
into Indonesia.
You gotta go home.
You gotta go. If you're here, come and you gotta pay 1 million rupiah per day if you want to stay.
Now within the last 12 hours, the situation in Bali has just completely flipped upside down. It's completely changed. As of yesterday, Bali has completely enforced a suspension of all Bali visas, as well as all visa renewals. Basically, my visa expires within the next 2 weeks or so, and myself, Rhett, and Claire, we all have to decide within the next few days what we want to do, as far as whether we have to fly home and potentially get infected in the airports, airplanes, or possibly even infect other people, or do we just stay put and pay the extra fee for overstaying our visas, which could amount to 60 million IDR, which is very expensive. Or do we fly out to another country where they might potentially reject us, and for how long can we actually stay there? Now, you know what, I am absolutely not complaining, because I could be in worse places right now. I mean, we're sitting at home at our beautiful villa with a freaking pool here. Not many other people could say that. Some people have a worse situation than I do. So I'm just taking it day by day, and for now we're stuck in limbo and trying to figure out what is the best decision for us, because for one, we do want to stay home and stay in isolation, not go out, not meet other people who might also be infected. So that unfortunately is not an option 2 weeks from now, because this isn't our home really. So we do have to leave to go somewhere, and that is a big risk that we would have to take as far as flying and travel goes.
Our evacuation policy has been activated. Like that means shit has gotten real. I mean, I know shit's gotten real, but like our insurance are basically saying we'll fly you home.
Yeah.
It's been activated. We have to make the decision in 3 days.
Yeah.
Like we have to decide whether we're uprooting our entire lives in 3 days.
So as you can imagine, the situation, just like you might be in right now, is a bit stressful, you could say.
And then Claire's saying that if we don't make the decision soon, there's not going to be any flights out of the country, and then we're going to have to pay 1 million a day. So we're basically getting held at ransom.
Yeah. It's a nightmare.
Cool angle.
I literally do not have a flip out screen, so this is like my 3rd take, just to make sure that I'm in the frame. So currently our plan A for these next couple days is going to be, hopefully Malaysia reopens on March 31st, and we're going to be allowed to fly into Malaysia and hopefully stay in quarantine there for maybe 3 to 4 weeks, so that by the time Bali reopens we have a home to come back to, and that way we don't have to carry all of our stuff back and forth, and we can just carry our backpacks and stay in quarantine wherever we are. Plan B is potentially going with Rhett and Claire to South Africa, where we will stay there for months 2 or 3, depending on how long this virus lasts. And that'll be our next home potentially for the year. But for now, I don't know the restrictions for traveling there as a US citizen. I need to stop touching my face. So, and then of course, plan C is to travel back home to the US, which would by far be the longest travel day, because I would have to stop in probably Dubai, then travel to New York for a quarantine test or a coronavirus test. And then I, of course, have to either take a train or drive by car back home to Maryland, which take another 4 hours of traveling. So by far that's the last choice, and because it's the most expensive, currently the cost for me to fly back home to the US would be about like $600 or $700. By far the most economical decision would be to stay here in Bali for now, and hopefully things will get safer month by month.
At the time when he was vlogging daily, it felt like through things that were going bad in the world, it all held us together because we could relate and see how another person's perspective is looking on the other side of the world, and related to our lives. And we don't have that much anymore. There's not that many people doing it anymore. So I randomly started watching a small kid that lives in like Utah, and he's got like, he had 6 views on his video, no likes, nothing. He has 48 subscribers, and I'm sitting here in Bali watching this kid. He's a stay-at-home right now, he's doing homeschooling. Like, I'm literally just watching him vlogging his life and his experience, and I'm sitting here in Bali as a 32-year-old watching a 17-year-old vlogging his life, finding it interesting and watching through all of his shaky video. Like, that's just how interesting different perspectives are in the world right now, and how crazy what we're going through is just mad.
For the next couple days, we're going to be doing these daily videos, daily updates. If you guys are interested in these, comment below what are some things you guys want to know, as I'm still here for the next 2 weeks, and I'll keep updating you guys on our situation here as far as Bali, Indonesia, and Southeast Asia is concerned as far as travel restrictions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, something a little bit different. My other videos are going to take a pause for now until this whole travel situation calms down a bit. So no more traveling for a little while. There's gonna be a lot more travel videos hopefully down the end of the year, potentially South Africa, Ukraine, and a few more Southeast Asia countries. So that's gonna be it from me, guys. Comment below, let me know what is your situation in your home country or wherever you're currently situated in. And if you have any more questions about Bali, Indonesia specifically, where I'm currently at, and what the situation here is as far as economy, travel, food, whatever it may be, comment below, guys, and I'll do my best to answer them. So stay safe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.